Planet Z.
I wish I knew you, but I don't see your ballpark. All these hours pacing around the room, I gotta start. Giving all I had, that's not to you, got it all. And the rest is turning into smoke, I watch it go.
I'm just gonna start one more time.
Yeah.
Can you just like chop it?
Was I not chopping it?
No, not you. I mean like the beginning.
Oh yeah, I can edit that.
Can you chop it more? Just like
Yeah. I'm about to say. I'm so tired, I need a rest up. How'd I even get ya? The hand that's guiding me told me to keep my head up. I'm being tested, this shit like a cash up. In the whip, I'm going faster. Look at the dash. I got bars, yeah, I got taverns, but I don't have her. I'm too lucky, don't need scratchers. Bitch, I'm a scratcher. Don't let them know we on it on. It's big gas, we shall run. In a Malibu, no brakes. Bitch, I'm racing Chevy Chase. It's a face that I can't stop. They need to give me my crown like this a Hallmark card. Yeah, I wish I knew you, but I don't see your ballpark. All these hours pacing around the room, I gotta start. Giving all I had, that's not to you, got it all. And the rest is turning into smoke, I watch it go up. Asking how we got the move, cause they told us. Watch out when you leave out, cause they gon' buy like cobras. Cold hard, I wish the lube was in North Dakota. Yeah, the shit they gave me had me couch like a sofa. Just start, yeah, I'm in Montreal like Soja. Where's the bar, yeah, I'ma get my all like no fucks. Check my car, yeah, feel like Lori, Gloria, and Nora played a part, yeah. My friend Gwen got shots and my friend Laura play guitar, yeah. You can't bitch me, I'll be here forever in the park, yeah. You can't push my buttons or my levers, I don't start, yeah. You like daylight savings, I feel better in the dark, yeah. Hate when they arrive, I hate when they depart, yeah. Too much piling up, wish I could stay on top of it. Hung out with my happy friend, my son is rubbing off on him.
sorry. I was focusing on pronunciating now.
Alright.
Picture this.
No, here's a better idea. Someone sounds mad back there.
Hi. Yeah, I'm back on this again. I kind of wished I had done this earlier, but I showered late, and I just feel like doing some other stuff. I'm using the same playlist as earlier. I had changed it around a bit and added a couple songs. The first song was, Blue by Trips, Prod, Stiff, and Taylor Kalina. This right now is Stay Out by Grace Forevermore. Before I get into the next baseball card, I'm gonna start this up, the video. However, I'm gonna do something with this first one to mess around with this. Hopefully it doesn't lag, like we're gonna have to pause the music, because that would be annoying. So, fire up the browser. Okay, so I can see my hands here. Um, I mean, there's nothing much to show right now. Strips are one thing about baseball, and only it's like a fraction of the like technique to make pitches go the way they go. But I just wanted to mess around with this. And like move this around a little bit. It's my dead fish. It's not my dead fish. Rip. But this is one I've been trying. I tried out like a couple times at the park. I'm not sure how hard it's supposed to press and stuff. It's something you probably get through practice. It's like dead fish. It's kind of like a changeup, I think. Type of changeup. I think like pitches types. There are only like a few pitch types compared to the many pitch rips there are. Watched a video about like that made note of that like so many kinds of different pitch scripts, but they're all like put into the same buckets. People put them into the same buckets, but they're really a lot of grips. Of course. What do I do? I don't know what this is. I'm trying to do the Vulcan, but I forgot how to do it. Like I said, yeah, this is my two, like, yeah, like a two seam, but then it's like you put it into your palm, and I think that's how you do it, the dead fish. Now, four seam fastball, something like this, I think. See here. Closer, I learned that I think closer your two fingers are, that's like a important thing for like velocity maybe. For direction, and then I have my thumb out here. For right now, I do wish I could go test these out. I mean, it's like 2 a.m. right now, so it's not the best time. But even like during the day, so it's really not an optimal place for me. Though, I mean, I was thinking like going out into the neighborhood and like walking around to see if there was like a decently high chain link fence or something. But I mean, there's not really a park in my neighborhood. And even if I did find like a good fence, people would probably get mad at me in like 2 seconds. So it's not really a point in doing that. Yeah. Then, so I mean, this is the first curveball I learned. Curveball grip. So thumb's like somewhere around here. Then like, see like, whatever this is, I can't really get the front side view of it. It's too close to the camera. See like back here. It's like I prefer this view. I always like putting the knuckle here. I think my hand's too small. Maybe it's too big or something. It's like, I'm not sure. Wait. Let me make sure I'm like getting this right. Wait, I don't know. I don't know if I should be doing this. Maybe better for like this, but maybe I should do something like this. The thing is, like, whenever I do this, it like gets onto the ball, and like I kind of like that because like from what how much I've tested, because makes it go really fast, but I've seen like it drops kind of. I'm not sure if that's very like optimal. I don't know. Pitch grip is a matter of subjectivity. It's like to what works best for the pitcher works best is what's best, but I haven't really been able to test it much, so I don't know. I'm kind of like psyched by this technology, and that's not really like crazy. It's like literally a browser window, broadcasting. Like I'm just like sharing my screen. I'm watching my phone from another tab, but it's so cool. Other grips right now, the palm ball. So I forgot how Wikipedia, like there's an article on Wikipedia, of course, about the palm ball. It had a different grip. It might have been like first no, wait. like a four-seam fastball. I think I remember it's like this. Wait, no. It's like how like this maybe. Like you're supposed to keep your fingers off the ball, but it makes it seem like a four-seamer, but it's really not. I think that'd be kind of dumb. I don't know. This looks kind of dumb, and I forgot how to do it anyway. So, and then I watched a couple of like random shorts, and I learned. Something like this maybe. This is better from this view. Something like this, I guess. I'm not really sure what to do with the pinky. It's like over here, or just keep it off. I haven't gone to test this either very much, fortunately. I like the idea of a palm. I like the idea of these random pitches. I wish I could test them out more, but yes. I don't know how to do the two-seam fastball. Maybe it's something like this. I don't know. I've never tested it. I don't know how to do a slider. I don't know how to do a cutter. Because I haven't tested those out yet. But I've looked up grips. I did. There's, I don't know. I saw a video that had like a pitch called a spit cut. I forgot how to do it. It's like 3 fingers up here, somewhere around here, I think. But doesn't really matter. Just checking something on my phone. Okay, so, yeah, I looked through my cards, first part. Let's zoom into this more. I have to check, let me check OBS. I have to check this, like, to make sure the music isn't too loud. Does this work? Let me do 1.75 soon, maybe. So I already talked about Nolan Ryan. Skip him. Now, you can either do Sammy Sosa or Tony Gwynn, and I mean, since he's a White Sox, I would rather do Tony Gwynn second. I don't need to say that because the White Sox suck. And not that's fine because we have Chicago fans. I mean Chicago teams, not fans. I don't think you guys fans, but the teams suck. So it's the Tony Gwynn card. Let's see. Bowman's best. I think the holder, whatever this is, it's always been kind of dirty. I mean, that's alright. To me, at least. $2 sticker. See him, Tony Gwynn. I know that he was a Padre. He's a really good hitter. That's all I know him about him right now. And I like contact hitters a lot. At least the idea of it. I've always liked Arise, and that's kind of like why I like Arise, for example. But I mean, Arise wasn't very good until this year, thankfully, where started getting got a way better defense. And the rest of the league has, I think we started racing. I mean, no. It doesn't really matter. I'm just happy that I'm playing good defensive side. It's really important to be good on both sides, just like it is in baseball. I mean, basketball too. It's kind of the cool aspect of that. The sport. I mean, so here you can see 21, and something here. Just his. I really like this picture. Oh, damn it! I'm kind of ugly. I forgot about that. Oops. Where I can like not. Oh dear, I completely forgot about that. Here, like, technical difficulties. Give me a second. I'm gonna put the reindeer hat on to make myself a little bit better. Hold on. Maybe like more indirect light would be better for this purpose. This. Let me start the music again. I don't know, it's like, I don't think it's ever been that clear, but still kind of annoying. Let's get back to this. Hopefully this won't be too bad. So, here's the back of the card. It's Tony Gwynn. Padres outfield. He's 5'11" at the time of this card. I think he 1997. So 220, born in the 60s. He's 9th in LA. That's cool. Interesting. Cool. So he's a lefty. Drafted number 3. Like number 3 overall, maybe. In June of the draft in 1981. Draft. And since I guess he's just played, he was just stay on the Padres. Which with these stats makes sense. So here on this card, it's not like the recent 5 years like '99 this was. Apparently, it's just like 5-year rolling. Just not rolling. Just like different 5-year chunks of his career. Then. So of course you can see 1982 to 87, and then 88 to 92, and then 93 to 97. 88, 89, 99, 92, yeah. So, in his 15 years of his career, major league career, these cool stats here. These are really cool. To see something different other than SO9. This is interesting because these are important circumstances and stuff. So here of course is the games. He played a lot of games in his first 5 years, and I mean you can see it goes down interestingly. He had 335, batted 335 in these years, and then 319 went down to a measly 319 average in the next 5 years, and then went back up to 368 and so these last, I'm not sure, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, yeah. Then at bats per extra base hit. So in these first 5 years, 13.7, then went up to 14.2, then it went way down to 10.3. It's about around every 2.5 games. If you're like getting 4 bats per game, which I'm sure he was. Bats per home run, 86.9, 109.9, 51.8. I mean, I think this tells me he wasn't necessarily good with power. I'm not entirely sure though, because I'm not sure about like the average and like outliers and stuff about this stat. Then at bats per ball. This is cool. He I mean wait, I shouldn't say that. You're bound to get a walk more often if you get an extra base hit. It's kind of crazy actually. He got a extra base hit in these last 5 years more often than he got walked. You can see here 10.7, 1 almost 12 walks, and then 4. And last, this is interesting. The games instead of at bats. So games for RBI, really. 2.7 is first 5, 2.3 is the next 5, and his last 5, 1.7. Games per ribby, and then games for stolen base. 5 games for stolen base. It's like, I mean, wait, you can divide. Just calculate that. I'll do this by hand, I suppose. Let's round these up. So, 9, this is 30, right? 9, 4. So, like, I mean, according to these calculations, 153.75 stolen bases. 0.75 doesn't really make sense. There's probably a rounding error. So pretty around that number. That's a lot of stolen bases. And this goes up, which is visible with age. But I think this is also interesting. Averages throughout these 340 average. Actually crazy. Otto Lopez. I'm not even sure what Otto Lopez is batting. Assuming that in 1 year. He did that. He does this throughout these 15 years. And I do wonder if he played for longer. 10.6 at extra base hit. Also crazy, I think. Maybe. That's for home run, 76.5. That's for ball. Walk, 8.6. Games for RBI 2.2 and games on base about 7. This is actually interesting. Games for RBI. You can see, maybe I can calculate this too. Can I calculate release? Wait, obviously. Wait. I did something wrong here. Did I? Nine, 8. Using this, just 9. This is 4, 7, 7, 0. 3, 7, 0, minus 6, 6 is 4. 0, 4, 1, R18. 9, 4, 3, 1, R18. Wait, 943.1. Then move that down, so 94. Wait, what? No, wait, you don't move the server, I don't think. So 943, yeah, that would make sense. 943 release. There's here. And, I mean, of course we can look at Dave's law reference, which I'll do in a little bit, to see the true numbers. But, I don't know, I just wanted to test if I could do long division still. Obviously I can. So it isn't that hard. So best performance among the milestones, Gwyn's best ever season in 1997 was an Inside the Park Grand Slam, the first of the major since 1991 in LA on June 26. See number here, I think it was 23. It's cool. And here's another picture of them. Light can stop doing that, please. Here's one's Padres. Uni. Bottom, that might be a logo of one's best. Here's choice. Maybe this is the. Wait, I don't know what this is. I don't know. And we got Ben's best trademark for Top Company. 1998. Race reserved. It's just a car right stuff. So, it's my Tony Gwynn card. And now, go to the computer to see more about him. So, let me just like. I'm gonna pause this. Alright, let me just have to get out full screen. Pause the stream, and I mean I could just get rid of it altogether. So, Tony Gwynn's speed graph page. 5'11", 185. Born in LA and died in 2014. Played until 2001 against the Rockies. October. Did he get into the playoffs? He only played in the playoffs 3 times in his whole career with the Padres. The Padres? Are you kidding me? He got to the World Series twice. Interesting. I guess this was before the wild card. Maybe. Or maybe. I'm not sure if this was before the wild card. Maybe he just never got into a wild card spot. Let's look at their season here. Start looking at WAR. So 1.0, 1.9, then up to really huge increase up to 6.3, 5.2, 6.7, 8.6 season, meaning the MLB, in that season, and his best season. And then 3.4, 2.5, 2.9, 5.7, jump here, 4.6, 3.1, 4.2, 2.3, 2.3, 4.3, 1.6, 1.8. 0.4 and then 0.6 in his last season. So this is like a really good stretch. So what does WAR say? to the starter. Like, I think it's good. It's really good for anyone to have this good of a stretch for a good long time. I mean, if you play to this level, then I just deserve to keep playing and doing what you're doing. You might laugh like of saying anything other than that. Now I know him for his contact. Let's see here. He only had one. Wow. So there's only he only had one season where he batted below 300. That was his debut season. After that, it's just always in the 300s, and a lot of times in the 400s for OBP. 1, 2, do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 OBP, 400 OBP seasons. And 1,398 and 1,389. This is really good. And Slug, this is interesting. I think Slug is really good, right? I mean, not really good, but like pretty good, especially for a contact hitter. I mean, these big OBSs are. This is half of OBS is already half OBP and then half slugging. So these big OBSs, and look at Los OBS was his debut, of course, and then after that, I mean, he's never had a season below the league average in terms of OPS. Can I also check WRC plus? There is a page. Tony Gwynn, there's no picture. Oh wait. They haven't updated his death. He died. It says he's 66. Well, I mean, it's been 6 years since birth, so yeah. CWRC never had a season below 100 WRC either. It was interesting in his second season. Ooh, yeah, wait, this is interesting. Because he has worse slug, maybe. I think that's what's happening. It's because he had worse slug in his second year. What was highest WRC? He had a 1994, he had a WRC of 166. 1994, yeah, okay, that checks out. It's cool. See him here is cool too. Yeah, he didn't have a lot of home runs, but that's alright. Compared to, like, I suppose some other players. This is actually pretty good, anyway. 17 hours. I think, anyway. And some doubles and triples too. For that. There's a ton of triples here. He had a bunch of seasons in the double digits for triples. Yeah. That's cool. Maybe I can, like, find. Here's all his, like, honors stuff. Select to the Hall of Fame, 97.6%. Only 13 ballots did not have his name checked. There's a ton of all-star games. I think this might be, like, reserved, maybe? This is cool. Started a bunch. I think that's what this means. Woods. NL batting title. How many batting titles does he have? 8 Vantails, wow. 7 Silver Sluggers, the Clemente board. That's cool. And 5 Golden Gloves too. Wow, so it's good defensively as well. Hall of Fame, of course. 50 times All-Star, oh. And there's only one season in the stretch where he wasn't an All-Star. His last 2 seasons. They're of course above average. You're not All-Star. Wait. Wait, I might be. Wait, what am I doing? Of course, they were still above league average, but not All-Star caliber. Let's check postseason batting. So in his first, I didn't check this with Nolan Ryan. Dang, I forgot to. So in postseason, only he's been in there. He's only been there 3 times in 3 seasons. I mean, batted 907 OPS against the Cubs, and went all the way down to 627 against Detroit. 5. He's both at 5. Then 692 OPS against the Cards in 96. I was yawning. It's cool. It's Puerto Rico. Maybe I'll. Did he win or didn't win? Voting, unfortunately. I like put this here though. So I had 700 OPS and against the Cards, and then in his last playoff postseason appearance. So he played against Houston. The Padres played against Houston. No, in the NLDS. Batted 553? And 528 against the Braves. So not really good. But then in the biggest stage, he batted 1200 OPS. I forgot that I put that. I always forget to put the song in the playlist every time. It's 529 OBP and 688 slug. I do wonder if I'll see that in like highlights relative performance. So I suppose what I'll look up here. Tony Gwynn swing. It's like one of the automatically recommended things. What was the San Diego newspaper? San Diego Union Tribune. Tony Gwynn. Win. I want to see if I can hit. I mean, if I can get another like cool old article. I'm not paying, fortunately. Let's see if I can remove paywall this. select all images of a bus. Click off of it. So well, I mean, well, I do that. I'm getting a bunch of articles right now. I'm not sure. I'm like, how do I like search out? Oh yeah. I'm not. I searched out San Diego Tribune Tony Gwynn swing, and it's giving me an article about the swing, but it's about golf swing. I mean, I'm favorite it. I'm gonna put it in the bookmark, but I don't know. I think I watched a video, like, I found an article from 2001 that was a tournament. Okay, so I found a Reddit clip. Shut in a second. It says song ends. Song now. It's a video of Tony Gwynn breaking down film and sharing some baseball knowledge. I'm interested in this. Like seeing his swing before I started reading like these. Wait, let me check. Yes, okay. And this, okay. I got past the paywall on this thing. This article, so I'll read that soon. Yeah, okay. So this is an article from ESPN of his death. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not sure if I should read ESPN or maybe like a one from San Diego Tribune. Tony Gwynn. 24 June. When he died? June 16, 2014. So I searched that up. Tony Gwynn, a star on and off the field. Tony Gwynn touched the whole city. This is interesting. Okay, so letters to the editor on the death of Tony Gwynn for June 16, 2014. I think maybe I'll read this too. Before that.
Craig Lefferts is a fastball slider. Every now and then he'll turn a screwball over, but I don't believe he likes to throw it to left-handers.
Wait.
Craig Lefferts is a fastball slider. Every now and then he'll turn a screwball over, but I don't believe he likes to throw it to left.
Jeez. I'll full screen this.
Craig Lefferts is a fastball slider. Every now and then he'll turn a screwball over.
So there he is. I guess him watching him like commenting on film of him batting.
But I don't believe he likes to throw it to left-handers a lot. With one strike, if he's ahead in the count of 0-1, he usually likes to throw this slider. Good slider. And that at bat, and you see him frustrated because it just didn't have a clue on that. But the difference, I think, between a lot of hitters today And the guys who are pretty consistent hitters are guys, when they get 2 strikes on them, they don't change. Their makeup as a hitter remains the same. And even with 2 strikes, I still get a good pitch to hit, and I get a base hit this time. You hear a lot of people act like they're surprised that people get hits on 0-2 pitches, but it's just a confidence factor that lets you know that when you get up there and you're behind the count 0-2, you don't panic, you know, because then a lot of hitters will swing at anything 0-2, but as long as you know you got a bat in your hand, you're able to do whatever it is that you do. You know, John Smoltz, he's really a good young pitcher.
Pause this before he goes on to his next AB. Let's look at his swing. That's the core, or the signature move. I mean, as all batters have, swing set gets him on base, but so like, wow.
And even with
See, where can I go frame by frame? And let's go like bit by bit. Scrubs. Just grabs that, and
even with 2 strikes, I still get a good pitch to hit, and
smart, easily gets it up, gets it to go up the middle. So like fluid, like Nolan Ryan, makes me think of what I saw earlier. So like lively, so like, just, I want to listen to what he says here again.
And even with 2 strikes, I still get a good pitch to hit, and I get a base hit this time. You hear a lot of people act like they're surprised that people get hits on 0-2 pitches, but it's just a confidence factor that lets you know that when you get up there and you're behind the count 0-2, you don't panic, you know, because then a lot of hitters will swing at anything 0-2, but as long as you know you got a bat in your hand, you're able to do whatever it is that you do.
That is smart. Yeah, wait, that is, I don't want to just say that, like, that is cool advice to hear. Was it Pete Rose that said, like it was talking about, or it was like another, like, ESPN thing, or like another sports show thing. It's like, talking about how when you're in the batter's box, you don't really need to even, like, adjust your, I mean, of course, you can make adjustments to your stance and stuff, but your swing, what got you to the majors, and you gotta, like, keep that in mind, and maybe it's, like, a way to channel that knowledge is that reminding yourself that, I mean, so in the major leagues, and of course, pitchers are great. It's just like, it's like another level of, on all top of the levels. I don't know. But I mean, really, like, in the at bat, you're in the at bat until you're not. So, really, like, making sure you're not panic. It's like really important, because if you panic, then that's an automatic advantage to go back to the mental. Of course, I thought about this earlier. What I said earlier is that the mental versus the physical, like, in the MLB, you're probably, if you're in the MLB, you probably got the physical down, and you can always improve on that. But the mental aspect is really, really important. And I mean, physical, maybe you could say it's half the battle, and mental, it is also half the battle, but it's the latter half that you gotta overcome in order to become 100%. So if you're not feeling that, then you're not going to be, even if your potential is 100, even if your physical is 100, it could be like God gamer, parent judge, I don't know, it could be like you're non shorter, everyone combined. But if you're not mental, I'm not sure what they have that's different mentally than their physical game. But if we're not looking to, you don't have that mental, a good mental, then we're already kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage. So that's something that is going to perpetually bug you, and you have to part of the battle just to fight it off. So, yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like putting this to words as someone who's never played sports. It's pretty silly, but yeah.
John Small.
Because like mental, I just forget mental is very, very, very important and sort of pass by very easily.
He's really whatever it is that you do. John Smoltz, he's really a good young pitcher. Throws hard. Fastball, changeup, good slider, good curveball. This is what I call working the count. I'm trying to work the count. I'm ahead 2-0. And off a young guy, you just feel like you're going to get the fastball. But for me, sometimes I get ahead in the count and I don't want to be too anxious, so I'll just take a pitch. And it's 2-1 now, and I'm still ahead in the count. So as a hitter, you feel like you've got the advantage because he doesn't want to throw you a good pitch to hit. Well, it looks like a change. Oh, he got it up. And that's the one pitch when you get it up. If you make a mistake with it, a hitter really takes advantage of it. As a hitter, the thing you feel proudest about is the fact that they feel like they can't pitch you one way. You know, they have to keep changing it up on you, because if they can pitch you one way and get you out consistently, then you're making some mistakes. You're not doing things consistently well. But when they have to keep changing on you, you feel like I must be doing something right, because they keep telling me, God, I throw a ball away, you hit it to left, I throw a ball in, you hit it to right. I mean, I throw it down the middle. That's my only hope. I hope you hit it right at somebody. And I hear that a lot.
This guy, LV players, he sounds but I like how Tony Gwynn sounds, basically. I do wonder where's does this like where's this from? This comment? No. Yeah, like this doesn't. I do wonder where this is from. Should have been breaking down film and sharing some baseball. Maybe like a Tony Gwynn interview. But I mean, there's not really any like indication on what year this is. I searched up interview and I found like an old article. I'm not sure if I had this. It's like an old article from Tim Covey. Old interview. Like I like this old aspect of it. It's just after like retirement, a little bit after. So I like how he sounds. Yeah. He's like sounds like a most like chill guy to talk to. It's probably what a lot of these baseball players are like. So it's not like a rare thing, but and it's like kind of especially I mean, first the fact that you're sweet 338, you gotta listen to this guy when he's telling you giving you some facts about baseball. I like the advice here. I'm gonna rewatch this. It's like I'm gonna remember. Okay, stop doing that. Keep it here.
He's really a good young pitcher. throws hard. Fastball, changeup, good slider, good curveball. This is what I call working the count. I'm trying to work the count. I'm ahead 2-0. And off a young guy, you just feel like you're going to get the fastball. But for me, sometimes I get ahead in the count and I don't want to be too anxious, so I'll just take a pitch. And it's 2-1 now, and I'm still ahead in the count. So as a hitter, you feel like you've got the advantage because he doesn't want to throw you a good pitch to hit. Well, it looks like a change. Oh, he got it up. And that's the one pitch when you get it up. If you make a mistake with it, a hitter really takes advantage of it. As a hitter, the thing you feel proudest about is the fact that they
I like this segment too. Is there a way I can find out where this is from? I don't know. Maybe I'll look for the comments again and see. Or maybe I can like look this up on YouTube or something. YouTube. What is my recommending now? Did a 63-year-old known line? No, I think I saw this and I think it's fake, but I forgot. Maybe it's like that was the Ichiro thing. I don't know. And Nick Fuentes interview. I saw that earlier this morning. What in the hell? Oh no, wait. Scammer prize after a hacker live webcam. I see. Okay. What's I gonna search here? Tony Gwynn. Interview maybe? Maybe this will lead me to it. It's like an old interview. Of course. I'm not sure this will. They're just like, he was literally just in front of a TV, just watching an old tape, old like film. Maybe I have to switch out like film. Or even watching film. Dude, this is interesting. Tony goes 5 for 5, 4 for 5. Oh wait, here it is.
What?
Tony Gwynn has let his swing and brush played from the world. Here from one of the greatest hitters in movie history. How he approaches the game. One of the coolest clips out here. Is that a typo? I don't know. Why did I go back? Why did I go to the comments? Wait. Favorite this. Let's favorite this.
And here's perhaps
Wait, we can look at his swing here.
the most popular Padre of all time.
So that's 5 for 5. When was this? 4/23/94. This is a 94. His best. Well, not his best season according to WAR, but best batting average, best OBP, best OPS. I do wonder. I mean, he played less games. 200 less games. Started, or wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, no. These are plate experiences, not games. You can't play 600 games in a season. Had less plate appearances. It's pretty big. Like this is like 50% more ABs from here to here. Something like that. Maybe even larger. I wanted to look at 423, right? So 5 for 5, 4 runs and 3 ribbies, 1 homer and a double, an 8-2 win over the Phillies. So we can, in front of almost 33,000 Packer Stadium. Currently, at this time, was the Jack Murphy Stadium. They were 5 of 14. Oh.
I'm Tony Gwynn stepping in. Tony,
So watch this.
already off to an excellent start, hitting 367, but then what else is new? They've already reserved his spot in Cooperstown. A check of Shipley. Here comes the right-hander. Ground ball through the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Shipley to second will hold, and the Padres are getting after Rivera early.
Guys, let's look at his swing. So, it's a frame by frame. Pitch. Um, I'm actually not sure how to go about evaluating hitters. I'm sort of starting to prefer one part of the game over the other, and it's sort of making it difficult to like getting me used to this. But wait.
They've already reserved his spot in Cooperstown.
You can see here from the start, he's really down. Oh, I'm not sure if he does this usually. You can see if he's like this, his stance next AB, for example. He's really squatted down. He's got his bat high in the air. Maybe that made his strike zone smaller.
A check of Shipley.
Moving his bat around in a circle. Gets the leg up. Not much, surprisingly. I'm not sure how much he needed. Probably different for a lot of people.
Comes the right hand.
Ooh, and then wait, this is cool. So little elevation here from the front foot, then back foot goes up. Let's get the pitch and
The right-hander ground ball through the
goes
middle
through
into
the
center
middle.
field. That's a base hit. A check
Like
of
this.
Shipley. Here comes the right-hander ground ball through the middle into center
And
field.
of course, part of the swing is the swing itself, the motion itself.
A check of Shipley. Here comes the right-hander ground ball.
You look at his joints too, different joints of his body. I'm not sure. I think maybe the joints were for the feet, lower body. Yeah.
A check.
Go back a little before raise up and interesting. I'm not sure if this matters much. 'Cause, like, I mean, you typically do change how you approach wherever it is in the zone, but like, I mean, on an average basis, like probably better strategies prevail in different parts of the zone.
Right-hander spot in
If that makes
Cooperstown.
sense.
A check of Shipley. Here comes the right-hander ground ball through the.
Justin always look. That is just another swing that's just like, it's like, I feel like this word kind of like makes it has a kind of a bad connotation, but you know, it just like looks effortless, like effortless in terms of like fluid. So like, just done this so many times in his life. He's like, looks like he's been here for 50 years against best pitchers in the world, probably. Because, I mean, for example, the NBA likes to say, I mean, a lot of sports leagues, the big four sports leagues, major sports leagues in this country, like to think that they are the best. Like they, you know, the MLB has the World Series. The NBA, the NBA who wins, team who wins the chip comes like a world champions of baseball, basketball. The NFL Super Bowl, I'm not sure they world champions. I don't know. I forgot. And then NHL, I don't know. I completely forgot about that. I'm not sure if there's another league that's close to the MLB. I do wonder. Maybe, like, and probably the top level domestic leagues, like, Mexico has a ton of different leagues, like, I think, right? It's like the LMB and then, LMB, summer, and there's like a winter league as well. There's domestic leagues in, South America and Puerto Rico and Cuba and the Dominican Summer League, of course. No, wait, but the DSL is maybe I'm thinking of the MLB, the Rookie League DSL. But there's probably also, I mean, I'd imagine maybe if they don't play with someone, they winner. It's a lot of hypothesizing and not enough sticking it right. So that's just right. Best baseball league in the world. We'll leave that for another time, I suppose. For another tangent.
Middle into center field. That's a base hit. Shipley to second will hold, and the Padres are getting after Rivera early. Again, the Padres runners take their lead. Strike one.
Same stance and what? Oh wait.
Pitch is a ground ball to the hole, right side, and it goes through. Base hit, Tony Gwynn. Lopez comes home to score the third Padre run. Stopping at second is Shipley, and it's 3-0 San Diego.
Let's look at that again. This time he gets his bat on a pitch really low, I think. Same pitcher. It looks like, maybe. I don't remember. 31's check.
His spot and Cooper's down. A check of Shipley.
Yeah, looks like it. I'm just assuming based on body shape, I guess.
Again, the Padres run.
So wind up pitch. Goes glides right, falls all the way down. He adjusts to it, and it gets a bat on it. Just rolls all the way out to the outfield.
Pitch is a ground ball to the hole, right side.
In between those two infielders. And he has that same like stance, like it's kind of menacing, honestly.
Again, the Padres runners take their lead. Strike one. Pitch is a ground ball to the hole, right side, and it goes through. Base hit, Tony Gwynn.
He just got there, and then the ball's gone into the outfield, not gone into the stands, of course.
Lopez comes home to score the third Padre run. Stopping at second is Shipley, and it's 3-0 San Diego.
Swings, yeah.
Ready. The big guy delivers to Gwynn, and it's a high fly ball, right center field, hit well. On the move is Chamberlain, way back to the warning track. He's not going to get it. The ball goes to the wall. Gwynn round second, he trips, and will have to hold on at second base. So it's a long double for Tony Gwynn. He has his third hit of the night. He has his second run batted in. The crowd is standing and applauding. Luis Lopez scores, and the Padres have a 4-2 lead. In 1939 on...
I'll go back to this. Watch this again.
San Diego.
Rivera ready.
So wait, and
the big guy delivers.
Where does Rivera go this time? Goes up and in, and last at bat was down, really down, and see his like also Tony Gwynn when he said about having to deal with pitchers not being able to go with one approach, and despite that he the good hitter he is, adjust to what the pitcher can sense there's different strategy, different approaches, and get to it.
So, and it's a high fly ball, right center field, hit well. On the move is
just gets that.
Chamberlain way back to the warning track. He's not going to get it. The ball goes to the wall. Gwynn round second. He trips and will have to hold on at second base. So it's a long double for Tony Gwynn. He has his third hit of the night. He has his second run.
I wonder if I'm going to get banned off YouTube for this. Eventually I might be watching too many MLB clips, and you're going to get me.
The crowd is standing.
Especially if they're doing full screen, I don't know. Yeah, they don't want. I was hesitant to do full screen because it's kind of. I don't know.
Luis Lopez scores, and the Padres have a 4-2 lead. In 1939, on this date.
I mean, of course, it's just a lot better to do full screen.
Theodore Samuel Williams. Ted Williams hit his first Major League home run. Hit it for the Boston Red Sox. Hit 520.
Now we got a reliever to completely different person. Of course, have to deal with Pratch.
More. There's a
Gets another one inning.
drive.
Wow, it just easily gets there.
Hit it for the Boston Red Sox. Hit 520 more. There's a drive to right field. Hit pretty well. Back goes Chamberlain. It's gone. A home run for Gwynn.
That was as high and in as I can get, right? Yeah, it shows it here. See the ball's around here. There's some like distance. I think it might be like up to here where it lands. It's gone. It's out of there. Now you can just never count them out.
Tony Gwynn hits his second home run of the year. Drives in.
Oh, he like rises a little bit to that. I think that's like before getting there.
Tony Gwynn hit.
Let's see if I can like spot it here. Yeah, he like adjusts to it this time like by raising his height, just going up a little bit.
Tony Gwynn hits his second home run of the year. Drives in his third run of the night. His seventh
It's really nice.
of the season. The Padres have a 6-2 lead.
The fans know very well what Gwynn has accomplished tonight. He is 4 for 4 with 2 singles, a double, and a homer, and he's a triple away from the cycle. The pitch. Line drive into left center.
That's time and then
Base hit. He's
up,
5 for 5.
opposite field.
Incaviglia over to get it and returns it to the infield. There'll be no triple and no cycle, but yet another 5-hit performance for Gwynn and another standing O.
Personally, I'd take a. Actually, I don't know. No say on that. No comment. This is cool. I like.
What Gwynn has accomplished tonight. He is 4 for 4
I like the
with 2
concept of
singles.
like really just like being keen on using the whole field. What the hell? Oops. Just like using the whole field however you can. So it's just like really cool to see that in the major leagues today. It's like few broadcasters made note of that. It's like being just being able to get his in there, because of course, I mean, if you can't hit to one part of the field, then the team's opposition is going to take note of that, and you'll probably get really like restrained, because like they'll be more aware, they'll be more able, more ready to, more able to just get there and try to catch the ball and get you out.
A double and a homer, and he's a triple away from the cycle. The pitch.
I like his
Or with 2 singles,
smile
a double, and a
here.
homer, and he's a triple away from the cycle. The pitch. Line drive.
So like, wow, I love his swing. Just like, kind of, I don't know. It's like for some reason I thought it looks like a carousel or something. Carousel, because that launches you off the horse and like you're thrown straight into the roller coaster tracks. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thought,
In the left
but
center field.
it's so like easy. You know?
Base hit. He's 5 for 5. Incaviglia over to get it and returns it to the infield. There'll be no triple.
I'm not sure if it's like saying it's so easy for him. Not sure if that's kind of the right thing to say, because of course so much work that went into this, went into being as amazing with the bat as he is
And
in
no
his clip.
cycle. But
So
yet
I know
another
this
5-hit
straight
performance
range.
for Gwynn and another standing O. The crowd remains on its feet for Tony Gwynn, who has just recorded his 7th career 5-hit game. Any wonder they love him here. The quintessential major league hitter. And here's perhaps...
What was that on my screen?
Quintessential major league hitter.
Gwynn Maddox. What's this?
The one who's going to be in control, so you have to take what he gives you, and hopefully you can put the bat on it. But for the most part, when he's on, it's going to be a long night. He's easily the best hitter in the game.
Oh, yeah, I see.
The best pure hitter in the game. A lot of respect for Tony. I mean,
Wow, this is right ear heavy. Because I have my...
the one who's going to be in control, so you have to take what he gives you, and hopefully you can put the bat on it. But for the most part, when he's on, it's going to be a long night. He's easily the best hitter in the game, the best pure hitter in the game. A lot of respect for Tony. I mean, Tony plays the game right.
One is the best pitcher, the other the best hitter of their generation. During Greg Maddox's 4-year Cy Young reign, his ERA is 1.98. The only other pitcher to have back-to-back sub-175 seasons, Walter Johnson, in 1918 and 1919. Seasons, 0.98. The only other pitcher to have back-to-back sub-175 seasons, Walter Johnson.
This is old, going back in time. It's Walter Johnson. And Humboldt. And still, it's gonna be amazing every time just looking at this, because I can't believe this ain't even exist. There's a... I mean, this guy had... Oh my gosh, this guy had went back-to-back sub 1.4 ERA seasons. And then did sub 1.5 again. It's just a W. Okay, honestly, and this is probably like a common sort of train of thought, common thought, it's like, a part of the reason why I can't, it's so crazy looking at this is because can't really imagine what it was like to play in this sort of league where it's wait, see here, the Nats, we can see, where's size per season, 1.14 ERA, played in front of 325,000 fans over the season. Check out 2025. What? Why is there no 20 in the world? Maybe it's washed here or something. It's WSN. What's there? 1.9 million. They're 13th and 15th in the NL. It's actually isn't that bad, right? When you're accounting for the times, and it doesn't seem really that bad. I just can't imagine what it would be like just watching a season back then and following these teams. Because the common way that young people tend to disrespect older generations of players, like they call them plumbers. Just in, I mean, things they worked as plumbers probably, and thus I don't know. Thus I don't know, because like, and they still like were part in like taking the game to the next level. I just sort of can't imagine like what it was like to live back then, be alive back then, because this is like the 1900s, not even 1900s, like even like, I mean, I can sort of imagine the 60s now because of the summer game, but like that, and even like up to the 90s, because I wasn't alive in the 90s. I was alive in 2000, of course, but I wasn't really conscious, and I wasn't conscious about sports in the 10s, and for a bunch of the 20s, I didn't really know about baseball, so really, I can only imagine nowadays, of course, and sort of like these eras, it's like so impossibly far off. Got a 780 whip, 114 ERA, says a starter. He surprisingly only started 36 games and played in 48, finished 10 in the world. It's like both a starter and a reliever. It is a minor league. What? They had minor leagues back then. There was a Newark team, New York Bears in Double-A. What in the hell? I don't know. So I'm getting too off track. Well, I won't watch this right now. There's some stuff I want to read. 3:30 right now. I might get off. Just like cut myself off at 4. This is good reading music, honestly. I think seems like it. I have to like make sure I can change the save because it's probably gonna next time it's probably gonna be really loud. Maybe. Maybe I should like look for an older article, but I'm not gonna do that right now. It said Gwen is truly unique. October 8th, 2001 at 3 a.m. PDT. 3 a.m. Pretty late. Written by San Diego Union Tribune. What? Sean O'Neill. Soccer, San Diego. Okay, let's read this. So, forget the hits if that's possible. Picture instead the swing. On his way to 3,141 base hits, Tony Gwynn took that swing countless times. It's pretty typos. Play back the memories, shows the image of the mind. That swing is constant. Thin Gwynn, big Gwynn, the swing is still the same. Young Gwynn, old Gwynn, the swing was the same. Morgan, rich Gwynn, the swing was the same. In baseball, we talk about the ability to repeat. So one of Gwynn's former managers, Jim Rielman. Pitcher has to repeat his delivery. A hitter has to repeat his swing. I've never seen anybody able to repeat as good as Tony. That'd be a good launching point for a sermon on Gwynn's obsessive dedication to preparation and mechanics. He pioneered the use of videotape as a teaching tool, providing his understanding of opposing pitchers and his own swing. Rarely did any other teammate or opponent beat him to the ballpark. While others were having lunch, Gwynn was in the cage or at the batting tee tuning that swing. That preparation was essential in Gwynn's 20 seasons of Major League stardom, but it's merely the surface. Rob Picciolo has been in Padres uniform consecutively longer than anybody but Gwynn, dating to the 1990 season. His relationship with Gwynn goes back several years before that, when he worked in the farm system. Piciolo harkens back to a conversation he had with former Padres batting coach Merv Redmond. Merv said that every truly consistent player has a consistent personality. Piciolo says, "I think that's true. Tony, I know that's true." Padres pitching coach Red Booker was Gwynn's teammate in rookie ball at Walla Walla, Washington, way back in 1981. Same now as he was then, Booker says. Yes, Gwynn has tools for success. His bad as what the hell? This is unforgivable. It's hit bets. It's quick. His eyes stare. Maybe this isn't typo. Maybe it's like style. Whatever. Get rid of that. These are more like nitpicking, but a little annoying to the nitpicky, like me sometimes. Maybe this is supposed to be his bad is quick, or hit bad is quick. His eyes stare sharp. His runner's frame in the first 41 years belies the athleticism he's blessed with. This, after all, is someone who still ranks as San Diego State's all-time assist leaders in basketball, and was good enough to be drafted in the NBA. His 319 stolen bases and 5 gold gloves are a testament to his all-around skills. Really? Craig Neuter. When Tony Gwynn was drafted by the San Diego Padres, the franchise was in the middle of its 12th losing season in its 13th year of play. But on June 9, 1981, the addition of Gwynn changed the course of the team and began a love affair between the player and his city. Gwynn was taken in the 3rd round of the MLB draft by the Padres. But that was not the only good news he received that day. With their selection in the 10th round of the NBA draft, 10 rounds? There's only 2 rounds nowadays. This is interesting. But 10 rounds? What? But didn't NBA... What? Because the thing is, the NBA rosters only have like 16. I mean, this is interesting too. NBA draft. Over time, I guess, to learn more about this later. This is confusing me. Was there like a larger minor leagues for basketball back then? Maybe. So how can you have 10 rounds? In 1981. The San Diego Clippers selected Gwynn, who had been a standout player for San Diego State in both sports. "I'm happy to be drafted in both sports," Gwynn told the AP. "Baseball is my sport, but I hate to give up basketball. I'm tempted to give it a try at the Clippers' training camp." And he got selected for both San Diego sports. Which is cool. Teams. Gwynn hit .415 with 11 home runs and 62 RBIs in 53 games for the Aztecs in 1981, capping a career where he hit 4 overall. On the basketball court, Gwynn was a 2-time All-Western Athletic Conference, second-team pick, and set school records for assists for a season and a career. "I came out of basketball," Gwynn told the LA Times, acknowledging that it was the sport he loved first. "But in both sports, I learned how to work hard, and I can tell it really paid off. It keeps paying off." But because of his 5'11", 185-pound build, most scouts believed his future was on a diamond. "He has a desire," Padres general manager Jack McCann told the LA Times. "His best professional opportunity is in baseball. The Padres are his best chance." Even executives of the Clippers, who were in just their 3rd season in San Diego after moving from Buffalo, and would move to LA after the 83-84 season. Oh no. Buffalo. Buffalo still has the Buffalo Bills. I always forget. Buffalo. Is Buffalo a big city? The second most populous city in New York. What's the first? I don't know. What's the first most populous city in New York? Whoa, say, oh my gosh, that's such a high it's such a big difference. 8.5, almost 9 million, and go all the way down to 300,000. Not even 300,000, 205,000. Who would know that? And Yonkers. Yonkers has more people than Rochester, Syracuse, Albany. I didn't even know Yonkers was a thing. Oh, that's interesting. Even the executives, Clippers, felt that Gwynn's best sport was baseball. He's a great baseball player, said Clippers GM Ted Podolsky, who selected Gwynn in the 10th and final round of the NBA draft. But he felt he deserved to be drafted in the NBA. 8 days after being drafted by both the MLB and the NBA, Gwynn chose baseball and signed with the Padres. He reported to the Walla Walla of... I forgot to change that. Oh no, yeah, I did. Of the Class A Northwest League, where he hit .331 with 12 homers and 37 RBI in 40 games before earning promotion to Double-A, where he hit .462. After hitting .328 in a little more than half a season, Triple-A Hawaii, what the? No way there's a Hawaii team. No way. You gotta be kidding me. Hawaii? There's a Hawaii team? What in the world is this? Why, really? Shut up, Google. Why Islanders? 27 seasons! Oh my goodness. I am surprised they lasted that long as a minor league team. What in the world? Thank goodness I clicked on this article. Like, what are these things I'm learning? Hawaii Islanders were a minor league baseball team based in Honolulu, played in AAA and the PCL for 27 seasons. Why did they die? I mean, why do they don't, clubs don't die, they dissolve. But they do die as well. Sort of metaphorically. 5 years after wait. Let's just click here. During his final seasons, the Islanders finished last in their division and lost overall in attendance. Oh. No. Due to attendance, right? By this time, team's financial problems becoming more acute. And in part due to what the Honolulu Star Bulletin called the worst season in the PCL. Prior to the 1988 season, signing years of dwindling attendance, the team moved to Colorado Springs and became the Sky Sox. When announcing the Islanders' move in 1987, one Joe Vilmer of the Illinois Sports Group announced that he would move a short Season A Northwest League club, to be the Sailor Angels, to Honolulu for the 1998 season. This did not come to fruition though, and Hawaii has been without Major League Baseball ever since. I want to quickly mention this song. This song by Nuriment Simoli from Mauritania. This is like one of the songs I found on the radio, like a radio show. I remember like coming back from school and just turning it on because I felt like I don't know, I didn't have anything else to do in my mind, so yeah, I probably had homework that day. I just procrastinating as I always do. This song was cool. I don't know if I listened to all of it. And then this song also comes from that same radio station that same day, I think. Maybe? I forgot. It's a good song. Wow. Hawaii Winter Baseball founded in 1903. And plays games from October to December. The league was affiliated with the Major Leagues and continued to play until 1997, from 2006 until followed a second time in 2008. Wait, I wonder. I'm not gonna click this right now because it's gonna lag my computer. Just like that. Keep that for later. GM McKeon's promotion of Tony Gwynn to the big leagues in my first year proved to be the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. Pirates manager Dick Williams wrote in his 1990 biography, "No more Mr. Nice Guy." Gwynn had 289 during his rookie year of 1982, spending hours each day working on other facets of the game that did not come as easy, such as fielding and running. By 1984, Gwynn was hitting an NL Best 351 with 32 steals, leading the Padres to the National League pennant. In 1986, he won the first of 5 Gold Glove awards displayed in the field. By 1984, Gwynn had the most assists of any National League right fielder. 12. Wow. 20 seasons with the Padres, won record NL batting titles, Marcus Chambers, Thomas Wagner, was named 15 ASG. He finished his career with a 338 BA, AVG, 3,141 hits and 319 stolen bases. Total more doubles than strikeouts en route to election to the Hall of Fame in 2007. I don't think I've ever had a player, Britt Williams, who managed 21 big league seasons, was elected to the Hall in 2008, worked harder and cared more, and was more deserving of its awards. Wow. Thank you, Craig Leader. Where was I? Oh, right, okay, I read this. Went down that. His 319 stolen bases, 5 Golden Gloves, are a testament to all his all-around skills. Still, there's something more, something intangible that separates athletic brilliance from true greatness over decades. It's more than skill that has made Gwynn the preeminent sports icon in San Diego history. It is consistency. Consistency on the field, consistency of personality. I was raised right, Gwynn says. It's that simple. I was raised right. Up in Long Beach, love and discipline from Father Charles and Mother.
A mother of a shanty boy, and doleful was her cry. Saying, God be with
Father Charles and Mother Vanilla produced the 3 successful and non-related sons. The eldest son, Charles, is an educator in the Los Angeles area. The middle child, Tony, is the guy 65,000 fans come to honor Sunday at Qualcomm Stadium. The youngest, Chris, also reached the major leagues and now is drawing favorable reviews as a Padres scout covering the LA area. We were taught that if we're going to do something, do it right, Tony says. It didn't matter if it was baseball, basketball, whatever. There's a right way and a wrong way to do anything. Right way and the wrong way. Whatever task, Gwynn puts his analytical mind to work and determines which is which. As affable as he is in conversation, he still is a very private person. But you need to dedicate what the plane sounds scary at this time. Sounds like a night, like it's gonna like swallow me whole. Like a nightmare, and I'm gonna go to the back rooms. Next spot in there. And yeah. spots with a stupid dream thing. He knew dedicating his professional life to Major League Baseball in San Diego meant more than swinging a stick. What Gwynn really wanted to do was show up, play ball, and go home with his family. But he knew that would be wrong. In his early days with the Padres, Gwynn watched Steve Garvey closely. He saw reporters interact with the start player, how their demands were different, and he asked questions. I remember seeing reporters at his locker after every game. It didn't matter, Gwynn said. It didn't matter if we won or lost. If he was 0 for 4 or 3 for 4. We were there. Someone went over one day and asked him, "Why is that?" He explained that every team has got to God. God is mean. Silly. It's like ripping my door. I'm gonna rip my door in half. They were there, said Garvey. I remember that conversation. What I remember is that he asked the right questions. You could see he understood the process. The process is that when a star player takes the spotlight, he was... The process is that when a star player takes the spotlight, he also accepts the rewards and responsibility that come with it. Mr. Padre isn't just a nickname, it's a job title. The go-to guy is the one reporters come calling on after a blowout loss. He's the one who has to talk about how good the other pitcher was after taking an 0 for 4 call. Maybe even like wearing sombrero to golden sombrero. Strike out too much. He's the one who gets the most requests to make public appearances, send souvenirs, and to share his time. Definitely takes pressure off the other guys, said Padres closer Trevor Hoffman. I've heard that name, Trevor Hoffman. I didn't know he was a Padre. I feel like everyone, I don't know. It's like nowadays, and I mean this is kind of dumb. It's kind of like biased thing. It's like I feel like a lot of really good players have been Padres, and they're gone, and the Padres don't do anything. I don't think they weren't winning yet, in like 60 years or something crazy, which is kind of sad. How many great players they've had. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not gonna comment because I don't know much about Padres history. To a man, like the next team's next go-to guy. To a man in here, I don't really know how much pressure he takes off them. Yes, there are financial benefits when the endorsements increase. But most of the go-to guys' responsibilities are volunteer work. Man, I hate it, Gwynn said, but somebody's gotta do it. Pitcher sticks it to us. Gotta come to me and give the story some credibility, because I'm the guy who can break it down. I mean, Bud Smith was in here against us, and people come to me. I pitched it once in that game. What do I know about what was working for him? As part of Gwynn's persona, however, we'll give anybody all the time in spare, but we'll make them squirm a little first. Gwynn frequently, especially when injured, starts interviews with, "I ain't talking to you." 20 minutes later, the reporters will leave full nut. Kinda like, it's kind of me. I'm just excited all this. It's not valuable information. Just random things. This is cute. It's like cute little part of the game. So I see here. Gwynn was what? Gwynn was been... What? Gwynn has been on his game lately? Even as his game on the field is limited to one bat a day. With each new series came a new round of the autograph requests. Gwynn's status is such that opposing players are shy about asking for souvenirs, so they frequently send over a clubhouse attendant. Gwynn's typical response: "You tell him to get over here and ask me himself." Explains Gwynn. "It's an autograph gotta do. I'll sign it, but if they come over here to get it, we can have a conversation, something worth remembering." That is true. No, not everybody likes Gwynn's act. Jack Clark didn't like it. Jim Leyritz didn't either. 2 guys in 20 years didn't get along with Tony? I'd say that's a pretty good ratio, said Astros catcher Brad Ausmus, teammate from 93 to 96. It's not so much that Clark and Leyritz popped off. They were separated in the 1990 team meeting at Shea Stadium. Dr. the accusation that Gwynn is a selfish player. The Rich implied the same in 1999. What hurt most was that Gwynn didn't hear his teammates rallying support. I'm gonna make sure I'm kind of quiet because it's almost 4 a.m. Gwynn has forged close friendships in the clubhouse. Booker, Alan Wiggins, John Crook, Joe Carter, Darren Jackson, Gary Matthews Jr. But there's also a distance about him. Even this year, some teams have wondered why he's not one of the guys on the road. I hear he's not impressionable, said Gwynn's agent, John Box. That's silly. He'll give you all the time in the world, but he's not going to post himself on you. Tony's thing is always, if they want something, they'll come to me. Perhaps it's merely a case of being cautious. As Gwynn was taught at home, there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. Because in his life season, Clark essentially said he was doing things the wrong way, wanting to rotate his average, unwilling to swing through a pitch to help teammates steal base. Gwynn's defense was reasonable. I thought you couldn't swing through a pitch. I thought if you swing, then that you can't steal. The team running around base can't steal. If they change rules, I'll have to check that too. Just write this down. I was taking note. Bat, swing, steal, base stealing. I feel like the wait, I remember. I completely forgot about this. Earlier, I thought of the idea of in a random method like this one. So let me see. Noah and Ryan. I'm just writing down names that I remember. I mean, this game's kind of rough to keep up with. I completely forgot about this. Tony Gwynn, Maddox, Greg Maddox, Greg. I don't know if this is I'm not sure if this is reasonable. I was thinking of keeping a notebook of just completely full of just names that I've heard of to I mean, if they're little fleeting mentions, I'd try to look at it and it's what the hell? I don't know. I'll have to do this tomorrow and remember. I don't know. Maybe I can do this tomorrow. Maybe just do it all. It's not really necessary. I don't know. I don't know. We forgot about that. So yeah. Gwyn's defense. Gwyn's defense was reasonable. He wanted to move runners to third because he wasn't a good pull hitter yet. And what's the point of taking a strike when you're swing through a pitch? What is that? Wait. Oh, does this just mean not swinging? What? This might be bad reading comprehension and just bad knowledge. Because I mean, yeah, I was thinking you just can't swing nowadays, so get the runner to steal. And what's the point of taking a strike? You're the best hitting runner in the game. But without the public support of his teammates, it sounded a bit hollow. That was the first time Tony learned, you're not going to be in this game and have everybody like you. You're not going to please everybody. His wife Alicia once said, you just have to persevere and stay persistent. Stay persistent and it will all pay off in the end. I'm sort of glad it happened because Tony needs to know these are the kind of things he's going to have to deal with. There are going to be a lot of people who are jealous. You just got to make up your mind. Are you going to let it get to you, or are you going to go out and play your game? Play his game? Gwynn was a 4-time batting champion. Clark launched into his diatribe. He won 4 more after. He was a 327 hitter his first decade, a 352 hitter the second. Was it Clark's criticism that spurred the improvement? Hardly. Credit goes to another slugger who spent even more time in San Diego, Ted Williams. Gwynn met Williams during the All-Star break in 1992. San Diego hosted the All-Star game that year, and Williams made his first visit home in 15 years. Like today's young players, too afraid to ask Gwynn for an autograph, Gwynn was sheepish in the presence of Williams, baseball's last 400 hitter. Wow. They talked hitting, of course, and Gwynn just tried to hold up his end of the conversation. Williams questioned Gwynn's tiny bat, a 32.5-ounce, 31-inch pea shooter, and told him the most important words of his career. Baseball history was made on the inside. I was intrigued, Gwynn said. What Williams meant, and explained in detail in subsequent conversations, was that a hitter must be able to attack the inside pitches first and foremost. If a pitcher knows he can't beat a hitter inside, the hitter is at the advantage. Gwynn had always focused on the outside part of the plate, knocking balls through the 5.5 hole between shortstop. This is quoted. 5.5 hole between shortstop and third base, or carving them in the air to left field. Gwynn knew he could stay back on a pitch longer than anyone, a big advantage, so he went away. Didn't know how to stay back and drive the inside pitch. Stay back and still drive the inside pitch. Williams' advice was to guess, selling Gwynn up worse. Soon, however, Gwynn learned to adapt Williams' terminology to his style. Guessing meant nothing more to him than anticipation. Thanks to the video art in A Great Baseball Memory, Gwynn often was one step ahead of the pitchers. We saw that, he hammered, pitch well inside, really inside, and got it for home. So, see this, like, change his evolution of his game. I've been able to watch him as a teammate and try to beat him as an opponent, said Cardinals pitcher Andy Benz. I can't tell you how many times I've sat there knowing the pitcher had nothing to get him out with. There are times when you just knew the only way Tony was going to make him out was if he hit it at someone. Thing is, you can make a perfect pitch on him, but he still has enough bat control to foul it off. He keeps that bat going until he gets the pitch he wants or can handle. Let's face it, how many times is the pitcher going to keep making perfect pitches? By 94, Gwynn had turned into a hitter to make Williams proud. He jacked the inside pass ball with the best of them, but he still saw the ball longer than most. For most batters, just the type of pitch from its spin, Gwynn can spot the pitcher's grip before the ball is released. I also did see that in the first video. It's like he literally I forgot to mention this because I did see this. I'm reminded of this because of one of the comments that I saw. It's like he knew the pitcher was throwing a changeup before he even left the glove, and the glove was literally covering the camera's angle was literally covering the freaking pin in the glove, and he still knew it was a change. And he was watching himself on tape. It's like he knew what him was looking for, was anticipating. What old him was, younger him was anticipating. It's cool. In 94, Gwynn batted .394. Glenn says this places mentor Williams as his baseball last for a hitter. The players went on strike August 11, and the season never resumed. The plate coverage that year was unbelievable, said Padres mentor Bruce Bochy, Rigglesman third base that season, third base coach that season. I think he probably would have hit 400 if he got the chance, said Riggleman. He was getting better. That's a truly remarkable year, and it seems people might have forgotten. We were rebuilding, and Tony didn't have much support. Our offense was basically Derek Bell, Bill Plantier, and Tony. Bill Plantier. It reminds me of Plantier and the Zombies. I like the friends. New Hampshire, that's cool. I've seen people from New Vermont and New Hampshire. 94 to 20. Interesting. The combination of work ethic, bat speed, and video preparation, in Williams' words, produced a slump-proof hitter. Tony knows himself better than any hitter I've ever seen, Osmus said. If there's something off on a single swing, he knows what it is. He'll go up to the clubhouse and look at video after a bad at bat, but he already knows what he's looking for. The video just confirms it. He knows how to fix it better too. I might know exactly what I'm doing wrong, but it still can take me a week to work through it. Tony can do it the next at bat, the next pitch. The 94 season marked the first of 4 straight batting titles for Gwynn, when no other national leaguer had done since Rogers Hornsby won 6 straight from 20 to 25. It all started in June 1992. He said, "Talking with Ted, I wasn't sure I could do some of the things he was talking about, but I sure wanted to try." Gwynn never would admit it, but fellow players have shown the same sort of reverence he has for Williams. Even at his distance and age grew from his teammates, he found more and more of them coming to him for advice. In recent years, Eddie Williams, Greg Vaughn, Reddy Sanders, Eric Williams, and Mark Kotze have thrived under his tutelage. Tutelage, maybe. "How can you not take advantage of having him around?" said Kotze. "I don't think I would have freedom of himself if I played with him and didn't talk to him. Who knows more about hitting?" Listen to former Padre Big Roberts. "My biggest regret is that I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me all those years, especially about the approach. He always said, if you know your approach is good, you are what the approach is good, you can forget about the results. They'll take care of themselves. I remember one time when he hit a home run. I went over to give him a high five and he was all ticked off. He said he got lucky, his swing is wrong." Whoa. I couldn't do that. I started getting mad and have to do something different. He stayed on that even keel, but I was just too intense when things went bad. I couldn't do what he did. If I did, I might have played a few years longer. Gwynn's inflict sometimes is striking. Last year, Owens hit .310 when Gwynn was on the ballpark. When surgery prevented Gwynn from being with the team, Owens hit .330. And Roger a fluke? Well, Owens is a 252 hitter his year. Following is traded away from Gwynn and the Padres. "It's been fun," Gwynn said of his emergence as a hitting guru. "That's why I feel so right going to San Diego State. I want to get these kids before they think they know everything." Gwynn will become the next Aztecs ball coach in July, following the 31st season of Jim Beats, his college coach. He starts work today as a volunteer assistant under Dietz, hitting and outfield play. Now that's one way Gwynn has changed over the years. When he played for Dietz from 79 to 81, Gwynn was a rag arm. I managed to fight him at every turn, and there was nothing he could do about it. Since he was a two-sport star, Gwynn had to devote most of his time to basketball. "Baseball was for fun," he said. That changed on June 9th, 1981, when he was drafted in the 3rd round by the Padres. His arm became a liability that was costing the team games. "I was embarrassed," he said. So for the next several years, he worked feverishly to improve on defense. Not until he reached the big leagues in 1982 did his coach pull him aside and show him the fundamentals of how to throw, how to take a ball, and get the body behind the throw. "My arm isn't any stronger, but I got pretty accurate," he said. Gwynn is known for being the first to the field, but in those days he was the last off it. He drafted Picciola to hit him fungus for hours on end, following a string of training workouts in Yuma, Arizona. He made a game of it, Gwynn recalled, just to keep it interesting. We pick a spot and I had to hit it with a throw. It wasn't just hitting that got Gwynn's analytical treatment. It was right and wrong way to do things. "Honestly, I never saw Tony make a mistake on the baseball field," Williams said. "His instincts on the bases were tremendous. Just fundamentally, he was a perfect player." Gwynn was a goalie of winner by 1986, notching 5 before he was 30. That was the first one on the highlight of his career. Gwynn was in Mobile, Alabama, where his wife was attending a church convention. He was sick, so he stayed in bed at the hotel. That's when Boggs, his agent, called the news. I had to put the phone down, Gwynn said. I was just jumping on the bed alone like a little kid. It was Tony Gwynn, the player, personality, hitting expert, the man who was saluted by the Padres and the sellout crowd Sunday evening. It was Tony Gwynn, the husband, father, and private person who drove home after the game to begin a new stage of life. It hasn't always been gravy, Boggs said. There have been a lot of highs, but there have been lows. Consistency wins out. If you're consistent in what you are and who you are and what you do, now this interchange, just to move these around. That will shout. He has outlasted every critic. Everything that's happens here, everything that's happening now, is because of who he is. Said Gwynn, I have no regrets. I did it my way, and I did it where I wanted to do it. Now it's time to do something else. We'll do that the right way, no doubt. October 8th, 01. Great article from Sean O'Neill. It's an old one, I think, right? Wait, no, to look for this. It's 4 o'clock, jeez. What do I do? You can read this if you want on the archive.today. It's probably this URL. You can read it for free. I'm not paying for LA newspaper. I paid for it and see movie. This isn't that long. Another one. Of this. My tears, late. Oh no. I should have done this like 30 minutes earlier or something. And I don't know if I want to keep, I think tomorrow I'm going to do Sammy Sosa. I'm going to get on this tomorrow. I think I'll just do, I'll keep these. I gotta remember to read these. I'll read this. So, for Buster only. I don't know who's this guy. But with Buster only. So, ESPN Magazine, ESPN.com, illustrator reporter, ESPN Television, author of The Last Night of the Yankee Dynasty. Read this. Wait. Or maybe should I read this or? I'll read this one. I'll read this. And read that, and I'll just watch the videos after. Tony Gwynn is starring on and off the field. Letter to the editor on the death of Tony Gwynn for June 16, 2014. In the annals of the baseball world, he was elite. His stats, his records, his consistency, his startup, his work ethic, and his AHLF enshrinement validated it. But what truly mattered to him and guided him throughout his much too short life was his calming touch. If you were lucky enough to meet him, you walk away believing he was now one of your best friends. I was one of the fortunate ones. He was a friend for 30 years. I will miss him like he was one of my family. See Coleman and Cetus. Cabin. You're never too old to have heroes, and Tony Gwynn will always be mine. Part of my childhood is gone. The best part. Even when I was the worst player on my little league team, getting placed in right field, where I would rarely even get the chance to touch the ball, there is still some dignity in that, because Tony Gwynn was a right fielder too. Tony taught me a lot, indirectly of course, about baseball and about life. He showed me that a commitment is something to be admired. Staying with one team for 20 years, especially when a team finishes last place over and over again, is something that is to be admired. A good work ethic can make up for your shortcomings in life. No matter how good you are at something, never rest on your laurels, because even something good can be improved. Never forget teammates and never take your eye off the ball. Heck, fat guys can be talented too. These are all things that I've taken from watching Tony Gwynn over the years. Never truly crossed paths, never formally met, never shook hands. I regret that I never had the chance to say thank you in person. But for a kid growing up in San Diego in the 80s, Tony Gwynn was one heck of a good role model. And John Robert Crawford from Del Cerro. In 1999, a couple of friends, my youngest daughter, 11 years old then, and I made a trek to Yuma to watch the Padres play a Saturday day game against the Daybacks. Toward the end of the game, Tony was making his way toward the shuttle bus, sitting in left field. My daughter Rachel and I headed over to the stands at the left field line so she could get his autograph. He was waiting patiently while Tony was signing anything and everything put in front of him. Anything in it. Sort of said that kind of weirdly. She had been waiting a while when all of a sudden, a man with a Santee emblazoned on the back of his t-shirt started pushing my daughter out of the way so he could get closest to Tony for an autograph. Livid, I called out to the man, "Hey, the guy with the Santee on your back of your shirt. You want to quit pushing my little girl out? Pushing my little girl out your way." But I'm missing a beat. As Tony finished the autograph he was signing, he looked up and said, "Now where's the little girl that's getting pushed out of the way?" Oh. Next one. I won't comment on these, just read them. Bobby Hendrick from Claremont. Monday morning, for the first time in over a decade, I put my old VHS tape of the Padres vs. Yankees in Game 1 of the '98 World Series. As I am watching the interviews of Tony, how excited it was to be in the World Series in New York, I got a call that Tony had passed. What and bizarre. Was something else at work maybe? As I typed this letter, Tony was rounding the bases after his home run into the upper deck at Yankee Stadium. Sulking in the moment, living his childhood dream. I watched him on the screen, regionally circling the bases, and it made me think that he lived the life he was born to live. I think I'll just remember him that way in that one moment. Padres 4, Yankees 2. David DeVore, Vincentis. Arm of the knife, down by 1, 2-1, 2 out. Speed merchant on second. There is, and is, nobody else I'd rather see headed for the plate. His ability to put the ball in play when it mattered is something you can't really measure. Steve Glass, near Mesa. As one Aztec star rises, one Aztec star gets fixed in heaven. Against Stalker, San Marcos, Aztec class of '89. He rescued the opera and the Ken survives. But he couldn't save Tony Gwynn. Rest in peace. Dan Goldspan, Kensington. There was a shaded concrete table just outside the Padres clubhouse in Yuma. My love for Tony started there. Deep in the line that stretched through the grass and around the building, I figured there was no chance he would get to me. To Eric and Darian, figured we were wasting our time. We crept closer. He remained. The sun went down. He was still there. Finally we made it and he signed for us. The big T, the looping Y, the small and N, double N. He always chatted us up. Made eye contact before he signed. A legend because the swing never left him. Remembered forever because his humility didn't either. When no one was left, Tony did. Padres are mostly brutal when we were kids, but there were 4 or 5 highlights each night. Wins at bats. Sorry, these such a bad blunder. I kind of autocorrect correct these before I speak. Goes through my mouth instead of making sure I actually read in front of the words. First one came right after dinner, about 7:15 p.m. Usually not to the 5:30. Second one was at 8:15 or so after bath time. Something hit hard, something right at someone. We were starting to figure out the picture. First we used the video machine. We would sing the pitches before they arrived. That was how I ended every day of my childhood, watching my heroes at bats. The last 2 or 3 at-bats arrived after bedtime. This morning, my first stop was with the driveway and the newspaper. Padres lost, but home. How did Tony do? 2-5, 3-4, 1-4, 2-5, mostly 2-4, and then one of those rare occasions, 1-4. After checking that, I would check my eyes to the bottom right of the baseball page to see where TG was in the running race. That was how I started every day of my childhood, checking out my hero stat line. See, in San Diego, you don't have championships. You barely sniff the playoffs. You just a guy or two that are different. Once you stay in San Diego forever, sight of far more greener pastures. Some states soak up the love and sports spotlight of the titleless small town. That was Tony, a padre and a father, made solid contact and was a solid citizen, treasured here and hardly spoken about elsewhere. In San Diego, banners never arrive. Padres are plenty, but we've had our guys, one that kids idolize and imitate. To reach that level, you can't be a phony. The place is too small, and we know if you mistreated a waiter or walked away from an autograph. Tony's record was unblemished, one of the good guys by all accounts. About 10 years back, I was invited to a bank function and knew Tony would be in attendance. I was told no autographs, but I knew better. I brought a ticket for the last night in played. I walked in and found my trouble about it. He saw me coming and started to chuckle. You know that laugh. The sign said no autographs, he said, as he started with the big T. Someday soon, the boys will have that card, and I'll tell them about the most gracious of gentlemen, Tony Gwynn. They could swing it a little bit too. Rip Mr. Padre. Last one. That was beautiful. Scott Blumenthal, La Holla. Go slowly into the night, gentle giant, on the wings on angels. You have set the bar most high for the rest of us to embrace and follow. Courage doesn't always roar, sometimes crows, it's a quiet voice at the end of the day, saying, I will try again tomorrow. You have given us many tomorrows, and we'll miss you deeply. Brand Lindsay Benito. What? Wait. Wait. Did Fran Lindsay write anything? Why is his name here? Why don't tell me that mistake? Wait. Really like this. Really like this story. Very, very cool story. Except I'm not sure what this ending is about. Kind of weird. Maybe it's another like archival mistake. How would it be? I don't. Maybe the archival. I wonder if that's like a. I mean, with the rise of AI, I don't know if that's gonna be a viable career path. Not even career. I don't know, I feel like it'd be kind of cool to work on this, to fulfill this, but because I like archivism in general is really important. Not very little people realize that, unfortunately. Right. 6 hits in a game.
He needs 10 hits for 2,000. This one's going to be at least 2. Cut off nicely.
I didn't see that first one. I didn't. Dang it. It's always that same stance, that same swing.
Stand-up double, Tony Gwynn. You missed it, Tony. A double in the first off this young right-hander out of Wichita State. Played for Gene Stevenson, right? Phil's brother's a coach.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Giants bullpen. Padres now
Smiling too. I like it's cool to see smiling. 2 for 3. Wait, what? Now that's it. 3 for 3. Papa. I think all the time is for homers. Maybe. Not a double for him. Because he got him in the gap. Oh jeez, no, I burped. Sound of that bat when it there was really nice.
I would change my course of going home, pass by the stadium to look at it.
Drive to right center, it's a drop. It's a 6-hit game for Gwynn. The Bears goes to third. The winning run is 90 feet away.
Everything will be alright.
This is 93. Oh my gosh. Look at that meshing again. Side and dude, that is such a beautiful like mesh. It's like perfectly it's perfect response to the ball just going outside you. Immediately flip it over to the outfield. I don't know how to describe it is.
It in the center field. Yes, it is his first 6-hit game ever.
Oops. There's, you can look at this. Pause the music, I suppose. This.
I'm still breathing. I probably lost about 10, 12 pounds this season. You know, some guys can get bigger and I get smaller.
Is this him in basketball? Wait, is it? Oh, that might be him. Or wait, is it? I don't know.
We divide our season into 2 halves. The first 10 games were just terrible. We played terrible. And then the second 12, we played pretty good, but we just can't seem to get the breaks our way. And,
that's him.
I feel sorry for us, but
Recognize his voice.
Play hard every game and try to win.
He's younger.
I tell you one thing, Ted. We've tried everything. I've tried to win on the road, tried to win at home, and I'm just sitting around space now. Where can I go now next?
Neutral court?
I don't know. Tell you the truth.
I don't know. I wonder if I'll ever be able to dunk. Just kidding. I'd rather hit a home run than because I don't think it'll be alright. I don't know. I'm too short. I don't know. Is there anything else I really wanna like? Which one do I watch? Let's watch this.
Line drive, center field. Will that fall? Gutierrez can't get it. He lost the ball. Here comes Hairston to score, and Gwynn is flying around third. He's going to try an inside.
Oh, this might have been 1997. This might have been the inside the home run the card mentioned. No, this is the okay. Wait, that was not. Oh yeah, this wasn't a Grand Slam anyway. But it was. He ran inside the park there.
Swing and a bouncy ball towards the middle. It's through. Torrealba touches the plate, and for the third straight game, the Padres win it in their final at bat and take it today, 3-2.
Over the last handful of years, and he's okay. I mean,
Wait, what?
seems to be through that as he punches.
Arizona. What do you mean Arizona? So there's no Tony Gwynn there.
That down the left field line. Ruiz is going to score, and Gwynn's going to go to second. It'll be an
What?
RBI double, and the Phillies are finally on.
Wait, is this the wrong Tony Gwynn Jr.? Like, wait. Might be looking at the wrong guy. Oh, right. Oh. It's completely different. This is a different Tony Gwynn. It's Tony Gwynn Jr. Oh. I guess that's... I thought it was kind of weird that it looks so recent. Whoops. I gotta do something about Rocha Clemente for sure. I should get his baseball card or something and maybe just so I can talk about him there. Whenever, because I did talk about Rudy Fingers and those other guys without having a baseball card, so.
A single to left field. Hard! Sandberg over his head, a right center field base hit. One run will score. Mona is slow getting it. Here comes Wiggins. Here comes the front of the play. He's sick. The third is Gwynn. 5-3. San Diego. Way back into right center. Tony Gwynn got all of that. The game is tied.
Let me do that. I'm just gonna go back.
Put the bat on the ball for a single to left field. Hard! Sandberg over
Wow.
right center field base hit.
It's really cool. See, they don't do this nowadays. They could see the just put a little the little point of view of the runners on the bases while the ball. See the outfielders making a run for the ball.
One run will score. Mona is slow getting it. Here comes Wiggins. Here comes the front of the play. He's sick. The third is Gwynn. 5-3. San Diego. Way back into right center. Tony Gwynn got all of
It's
that.
out.
The game is tied.
Out of there.
To strike out. He lines it
No,
to
they're
right
opposite.
field. Butler can't come up with it. The ball
Oh,
gets by
dang.
him. Vaughn is in to score. Ricky
He's
Henderson
just
will
defeated.
score.
The fans.
He lines it to left
I mean, I
field.
don't think.
Butler can't come up
Kind of
with
looks
it. The ball
scary.
gets
He's
by
just
him.
reaching down to
Vaughn
try to
is in
grab it. Yeah. Wow, they're like halfway over the fence.
Ricky Henderson will score. Steve Finley is heading home. Here comes Gwynn digging for the plate, trying to score. The relay throw. He is safe. And inside the park home run.
His first time up tonight.
Inside the park grand slam. That might have been 97.
And he goes that way again. A drive to right center and deep. Gwynn goes back in front of the wall, leaps up. He got it.
And the cannon of an arm. Second. Robs it over and gets the runner to stay. It's awesome.
Tony Gwynn, who has won a Gold Glove.
He's ahead 2-0, and that's when he's most dangerous. Hits it hard down the right field line and in there for extra bases. Bagwell scores. Jeffries with good speed to third. Leland waves him home. They have trouble with the carom. Alomar's relay. Safe. He slid around the tag. And Gwynn comes up with 2 RBIs on the double down the right field line. Great slide there by...
Wait, what? Cardinals?
Third. Leland waves him home. They have trouble with the carom. Alomar...
Wait, what? What?
Relay. Safe. He slid around the tag. And Gwynn comes up with 2 RBIs on the double down the right field line. Great slide there by...
What in the world?
Line drive, base hit into the gap. Snyder after it, Butler after it. It's tied, and San Diego with the throw to the plate. Will it be in time? No. A bases clearing double, and the Padres come up with 5 for the victory in the 9th.
90 for the year with 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. He was 2.
It's like old gen sports graphics. Wow. Got whatever this is, Superstation. Maybe it's the channel name. You only got to the letters, the abbreviations even, for SD, ATL, little dots, not little dots, and little numbers, and out. So basically what they needed, covering, beginning is covering outlier reports.
For 3 last night, and he swings and drives Glavin's.
Try to focus on the wrong thing, but at the same time, I know.
18 RBIs, he was 2 for 3 last night. And he swings and drives Glavin's first pitch deep to right center field. Andrew Jones will not catch up with that one.
He had to cover a lot of distance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just gone.
Off the facing at the bottom of the upper deck, and Tony Gwynn goes deep with his first postseason home run to put San Diego out in front.
High leverage. Wow. Who's that? Is that Chipper Jones? What am I saying? Chipper Jones for Brave. This looks so goofy after say Chipper Jones. I don't know who Chipper Jones is. I only saw him once. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's kind of disrespectful though. I don't know. He just like... He's so mad. Dang.
A check of Shipley. Here comes the right-hander. Ground ball through the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Shipley to second will hold. And the Padres are getting after Rivera.
So great. I mean, if the highlight's good, then why not see it a second time? Fair enough.
Runner.
Here's like 5
Take the lead. Strike 1 pitch is a ground ball to the hole, right side, and it goes through. Base hit, Tony Gwynn. Lopez comes home.
Generally, this is also just good. I mean, I can see why you put this in here. It's also just like amazing bat, just amazing tool, amazing like strike. It's just like amazing freaking ability to get to the ball at any like time. It's just like able to get there. I mean, you know, he's just able to get there no matter what. Gotta be scared, a little intimidating, not intimidating, because I think on the other side of pitchers, like, gotta not to be intimidated, or especially not everywhere, like not very much. So that's what will get you. In terms of the mental part, aspect of being on the other side of the mound.
To score the third Padre run. Stopping at second is Shipley, and it's 3-0 San Diego.
Home run. Hit it for the Boston Red Sox. Hit 520 more. There's a drive to right field. Hit pretty
Just
well.
obliterates that.
Chamberlain, it's gone.
Hammers it and hammers the inside. This is a pretty inside, right? You have to like move like what in the you like have to move. He like no, he didn't have to, but like well first of course moves up, but then like he also moved his hands around to get the inside ball, to get a good barrel, good like barrel on that. Maybe not barrel, but a good part of the bat on it.
There's a drive to right field, hit pretty well. Back goes Chamberlain, it's gone! A home run for Gwynn!
Can't mistake that sign, right? Gwynn hits one past Hayes. So it's 3-0. Gwynn, even though he's not running well, will be able to get to second base with this. So the left-handed batters, Finley and Gwynn, able to pull her. Can't mistake that sign, right? Gwynn hits one past Hayes. So it's 3-0. Gwynn, even though he's not running well, will be able to get to second base with this. So the left-handed batters, Finley and Gwynn, able to pull her shot.
I wonder if he just got
coverage of the plate.
where has he got over?
He said he was going to do it, and he does.
$2,000 hits.
Smith is ready. Gwynn waiting to pitch.
Same guy. It's whenever.
Oh, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby. A star for the ages for Tony Gwynn, number 3,000.
Case all season, the defense came up with a huge play in the seventh.
Whoa! No way. 7. What is it? 9 to 5. Right, like 9 to 5. I want to look at that again. It's like the Freeman play.
Case all season, the defense came up with a
So he got a great jump on that too.
play in the seventh.
His cannon fired it to third. God, it looked bad. The third baseman looked bad.
To the left side, through. Reed scores. Here comes Vaughn. It's a 2-run single and a 4-2 Padre lead.
The 2-2.
Single and a 4-2 Padre lead.
The 2-2. A line drive into left. Norton
Oh.
will not can't get it. It's past him. 31-41 for Gwynn. Around third Crespo. He's going to try to score as Gwynn jogs into second base with an RBI double.
That's his last hit. Wow. What is that? 1 to 4. Click off of this. David MLB, sports fan. More sports fan. What I do wonder what this is. Tony Gwynn. Favorite. Bookmark this too. I really get to watch that. Yeah, watch this before you do get off.
Good chance for a base hit. Tony's only struck.
What was this? June 26, 97.
Struck out 11 times all year. And the toughest in the league to strike out.
Dang it.
11 times all year. And the toughest in the league to strike out.
See. Opposite fielder.
Brett Butler can't come up with it. The ball gets by him. Vaughn is in to score.
Oh, wait, I did see this.
Will score. Steve Finley is hitting
Yeah.
home. Here comes Gwynn digging for the plate. Trying to score. The relay throw. He is
He's in. Throws offline.
for Tony Gwynn. Grand slam.
Oh no. The Dodger. Rushfield is just laying there. Sadness.
Home run with the bases loaded inside the Parker as Brett Butler got hurt.
Oh. I thought it was sad. No, he's hurt. Dang it.
And it's now 8-4 Padres.
I mean, you don't really do that sadness.
Grand slam for Tony Gwynn, but this one was an
So there
inside the park
sadness in
grand slam.
sports.
High score.
I mean, in the
Runners in
sports.
scoring
I mean,
position, and Tony Gwynn up. He's got to try to keep this ball in front of him and just
trying to dive for it. And, oh, he did. He tripped, sort of. Didn't get a good enough footing on
He
it.
was down the whole time. He's still down.
Wow.
He's up on his
I mean, I don't know if he
obviously
didn't need to die for that. It was around there, but still a really hard ball to catch. I mean, hard ball to catch.
And it's now 8-4 Padres. And Butler being helped off the field.
Wow. MLB.com. You're gonna copyright claim my video. Hopefully not. They don't do that. This isn't really a video. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. No more of that. I really like looking into him too. Like I spent the same amount of time on him as I did on 9. I thought it was fair enough, given how interesting this has been. Sammy Sosa, I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see how long. Might as well give him 2.5 hours too, but I don't know. We'll see. Again, please. So that was Tony Gwynn. Of course, there's a lot more I could put into it, but it's very late. Very, very late. Oh no. I went to. It's like 4 a.m. It's kind of like around the time. It's like time. But, I mean, this is sort of me time too, but not in the same way. I like to just lie in bed and on my phone watching. So I'm like Moku, I mean. So there's like a picture. It's like in my phone. In bed, I still like to play on my phone. Fortunately, that's a common thing. I'm gonna look into Tony Gwynn. Tomorrow I'll up this up. Oh dang it! After. I'll upload this maybe tonight. But okay. Good night. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get to wake up again. Bye.